There we go. Welcome back, everybody, to yet another Gregtech New Horizons live stream. Just getting everything all loaded up here, and we will be good to go. Actually, go to the... Nope. Gregtech New Horizons. Start recording. F5, F1. Boom. We are back. There we go. Chat has been opened up. So let's take a look here. I know we need to get some more Manulin for our turbine blades to produce more power. Check out how our ore processing's actually doing. So that looks alright. That is completely freed up. Wash plant is good. Make sure that's all unclogged. Oh, looks like it's washed everything there. Everything's been centrifuged. We have the sifter going crazy now. All the cassiterite. Which actually, is it trying to pump other items? Export bus. Oh, it's right. It needs an Ordict card in order to continue getting some more stuff in there. Hey Darius, what's going on? Sorry about that, I had myself muted for just a second there. There's a bunch of ashes stored in here. Ashes. No, those have to be... I don't know if they're still trapped in the centrifuge? Interesting. Okay. Yeah, that guy is turned on. Feels nice getting into Gregtech again. After all the shenanigans with Arc Raiders going crazy today. Tungsten steel with everything. Manulin. We have 137. Wow. I didn't realize we had so much. So let's get a bunch more turbine blades. That way we can actually not have to worry about power as much anymore. Also, is the music good? Is it a little bit too loud? I'm gonna take this, get another blade right away. Okay, there's no other extra Ardite. I think it's okay. Awesome. Thank you very much for the feedback. So let's just take a look at everything. Quest book. The IV page we really aren't even messing with. Oh yeah, that's right. So we wanted to get this quest done. We wanted to get the alloy blast smelter. Uh-huh. Four tungsten cable and 4 TPV wire. 4 by, I should say, TPV. It's gonna take a lot of platinum. Available 6 platinums left. Ooh. Ooh. Yikes. Okay, interesting. Okay. Ooh. Maybe you should figure out where the next tier of the base is going to be. Okay, honestly, if this isn't the center of the volcano, this could be like a big central hub, although I don't know what would be here other than the staircase. Well, I guess, yeah, all it has to be is a staircase, and then the rocket could be in a different part of the mountain. Okay. Basalt cobblestone. Let me see if I can get some more of that. And then a building wand. Big backpack. Why do I feel like I'm missing stuff? Although I guess I did just clean it out, so let's see. Alright, so that's not it. Not it. Those would work, but not really what I'm looking for. Okay, I gotta find out where all my items are at now. It's been a little bit since we've been here. Okay, can't find anything else. Did you see the last screenshot I sent on the Minecraft channel about the warp? Possibly? I know you got like the pure tears, I think I saw, which removes warp from what I, would think. And kind of like some of the words I saw in that. I was trying not to spoil myself too much. But that's the last thing that I did see. Oh, you know what? I think... Are these items still down here? Okay, no chest in here. Let me take a peek. Discord, go to the Minecraft section. I have a bug in Greg. I cleared all my warp, but I'm still spawning eggs under me. Oh no. I just didn't know how exactly the pure tier works. So you just constantly have eggs spawning underneath you. That's not fun. Oh yeah, I also have to get used to, yeah, doing that. Oh wait, here's a bunch of stuff. So no building wands still. Interesting. Alright, well, whatever. That kind of sucks. I have no idea where it could be. I don't know where a lot of my chests are. There's nothing here. I gotta check my whole base. So we have all this stuff. There's nothing here. Hold on. If I do this. Why? Okay, so that does point that one out. So there's a chest down here. Oh, it's that one. I mean, the about of warp, but okay, I'll just write it here. 717 perma warp and 550 normal. Oh my goodness, that is actually insanely bonkers. That's a lot of warp. Yeah, because Enderman, not Enderman, but Withers start spawning. Or no, do those not spawn until 1,000? I thought they spawned at 100. Oh, there it is. Thank goodness. Hey, my builder's wand, and then obviously that. Okay, so my chests are under the sifter. Just took a little bit of searching since the last time. You know what? As sad as it is, I'd rather deal with that much warp than PvPers and Arc Raiders. Oh, at 200 you could spawn withers. Oh no. That's pretty rough. Oh boy. See, I'm also wondering, do I want to... other than like a staircase, because I'm not really going to be... See, I want a staircase because like staircases are cool, but I really don't run places in my base. Unless I turn this into a teleporting hub. You know, I can kind of do that, I guess, maybe. That might not be too bad of an idea. Like, but I would also like a tunnel going out that way, too. That's why I was making a lot of backups when I was in the base. If you want to... Oh, see, yeah, I guess that makes sense. If you want to run here, use concrete. Okay. See, on concrete even faster, if I had that big-ass road between rocks, I would use it as a place for achievement. Oh, or a display or something. Yeah, okay. Honestly, yeah, like if I... Ooh. See, now you got me wondering here. I could build like a giant tunnel that kind of arcs around, and then I could have displays in the middle of, like, say, my trophies. Oh, I really actually like that. So here's the center, and then here... Okay, hold on. So I could branch it off. Way Dog, what's going on? How you doing? Also thinking about a tunnel like a road and glass arch above. Yeah, now you got me interested thinking here. Because now I'm trying to figure out how I would want to split it down the middle. Good, glad that you're doing well. Just trying to think of some designs for the base here. So I could have a tunnel that goes down that way to the EV part of the base. Tyrian. How do you make Tyrian? Well, see, that would only go to about here, and then I would want to switch blocks. Three. So you could have this, and then 3. You have a little extra space for like a decoration here, and then say like a door. Could just be an entrance that way. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. That way this stays the center. Although... I guess there's 3 here. So then my achievements and stuff could go... I don't like that though, I would have to make it wider. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So now my achievements could go here in the middle of these blocks. And then I'm not really sure what could be in the middle of these two. I guess maybe I could have something in the middle. Also, is your center 2x2 or 1 block? The center of this circle is 2x2, sadly. But the future volcano where we launch out our rocket is going to be 3x3 or like a 1x1 center. So we could have a pathway down this way. Honestly, I don't even know what I'll have on this side. We'll figure it out. Or it'll be just a conjoined center. Yeah, 2x2 is held to center. Anything later to it. Yeah, that's why I'm like, nope, we're changing this up. No, thank you. It's actually it's crazy we're doing building now after so long. I know it's all out of like this cobblestone stuff. But we'll do something else later. We'll fix it up. So I have a 3x3 area here. That includes this wall. Okay, so this is going to be boom, boom, boom. Okay. And then it goes out 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then, okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Coolio. So yeah, then I could have something just in the middle as well. But I could have 2 big pathways. Maybe some lights coming down in the middle. And we'll just have to redesign this into a tunnel and remove everything up above, but at least something's coming together for a shape. I guess I could do this. What's good, Blaze? What are you building here? So, I am realizing sooner and sooner I'm going to have a separate part of my base because I need platinum now, and I really don't want to. I mean, I could build a part of the plat line here, I guess, for just platinum for now. Really don't want to. I want to have a separate part of my base, so I'm just trying to figure out at least a layout of how I'm going to get there. Like, say if I build... What is this? LV, MV, HV, EV. If I build the IV section of the base, I kind of probably want it underneath the EV for now to be able to run power to it. So I'm just trying to figure out a way to build tunnels to that. So originally, like you see here, I had signs to IV and higher tier sections of the base, and then to Rocket Launch Pad and Space Museum. So now I might just combine the whole thing. Maybe I make this even wider, like this comes out to, say, 5 wide. IV can go down there, maybe LUV down that way, and then other tiers of the base, you know, go this way. Yes, tunnels, yeah. So maybe we do this, because LUV will start probably working on different powers. So, 2 IV base. 2 IV area. 2 LUV. Should just do all of it. So it's 3, 4, 5. Alright, we're getting something down now. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 3, 4, 5. I do believe... So now I gotta figure out these all connected here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And this bridge connected in the back. What's going on, lad? Sounds good. Once you get into the dedicated lines, they will occupy a lot of space. Yeah, since it's almost always multi-blocks. My plat line fits in 4 or 3 chunks, and it's max 9 blocks high. Dang. One, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright, so we have that built across now. Well, I guess... Okay, we could have that, and then a window, I guess, across, like, here. A window would sit right on that. You can kind of step into it to look through. So this will be, I guess, the center line, in case we need it. Not sure how I like that from the inside here, though. I feel like I would like this. Either way, maybe it kind of looks a little crusty. It's fine. We'll live with that for now. Because I lose a lot of LCRs merging, when I saw a fast recipe, I sometimes use 3 in 1, and they sometimes share walls. So that makes a little bit more sense than how that's working out. Okay. So now, yeah, we could have a tunnel going down this way. Funny thing is, where does our EV section of the base stop? So we'll probably want to go, like, I don't know, quite a few blocks below it. So this goes down to lowest point being... Ouch. Why 80? So if we go down to 60, that means we'll have like 20 blocks above us. So go down 15 blocks, we should probably go to 70, 65 at least. Be right back, chat, 1 second. Alright, chat. Yes, me lad. Lad is good. I'm glad to hear it. Because I used a lot of LC. I already read that. I have 1 MCR. Oh, that's crazy. Okay. See, first I was like, MCR, what is that? Oh, mega chemical reactor. The EV section stops when the EV section stops. Alright, so our center here, I guess... Center, we could make a waypoint. New. Okay, that's the blue. $541, 1029. Okay, so the center will be this way. So this would be like the entrance of the room. So we could have the tunnel going this way. 2, 3, 4, 5. So you'd start going down here. I guess what I could do is an elevator. One, two. And then at the bottom of the elevator. So we want to go to like 60 something. 65, I think it was. Don't have 15 blocks above our head. That's 10. 11, 12, 13. Yeah, we'll do 15 blocks just because we could be on the safe side then. So then here is going to be the other elevator. And then to the 29. That's an end portal. $10.29, $5.41. So it's right here is the center. Hey, there it is. Okay, so that's the entrance. 2, 3, and then 2, 3. Start digging out more space here. Also, let me fix my chat 1 second. I know I'm not in the all messages, just in case that ever happens to glitch out like it loves to do. So, let's see. We have 3 in the middle. 1, 2, 3, 4. So, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So it's 15 by 15. I feel like it's probably not going to be big enough either. 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. Okay. And how long do we want this to be? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 30, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 41, I think. Alright, let's do the math here. So at 26 and 87. Yeah, 26 and 87. What? Oh, that's right, we're going opposite. Okay, so 26 and 13. Yeah, 26 and 13, so we got 39. 40, 41. See, 1026. Yeah, 15 and 26 is 36, 41. So that should be it. 41 blocks, and I still feel like the EV room is bigger. It's all good, Darius. I don't even know. I questioned myself too. Because we can actually make beacons. Diamond block, all this other stuff. Nether star lenses. Altar of Gregorius T's blood. Oh no, not the blood altar. We can't be doing blood magic. Not yet. So yes, this is where I will begin to set up the, what do you want to call it? The platinum line. Although I need to figure out the exact place of power. Oh, hello. There must have been a mining machine out here. Trying to think. For the LCR upstairs, so that way I can actually get some power down to my machines here. I really, 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 really need some platinum. Crazy that well, I guess I don't think I ever mined out areas this big, but it's possible that I did back in vanilla Minecraft. Back when you had to make a mob farm by, like, cutting holes into the ground like this. I'm gonna grab my magnet. I do not want to do it like this anymore. I know it's just cobblestone and stuff, but I don't like to waste. So can I teleport upstairs? Huh! What? Bro, really? It acts like an axe? Bro, it stripped my log. Elevator. One, two, three, four, five. Okay, so it's cheaper this way too. No circuit. It should be similar to no circuit. Nice. Give me those elevators. Start getting these in place. I am getting excited to see how this is going to be. Okay, here we go. Hold on. I could assemble these in date of achievement. Just kind of place them all out there for right now. Wow, wow. Wow, 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 wow. So let's see. 11/17. 11/17. This was almost a year ago that we got this coke oven trophy. 10/36. So I'm pretty sure the world just became like a year old. Like, so actually, chat, let's check it out. Back when we had to mine block by block. 3x3 mining for the price of pollution is a trade I am willing to take. Exactly. I am loving that. I have to check this out. I really do. I am very curious to see episode 1. I should probably just go to the playlist, but scrolling's not too bad. Episode 1 of season 2, baby. It says 11 months ago, so we shall see. The first stream, November 17th. We are actually 3 days away from this world turning a year old. Insane. So getting rid of that. Be right back. Sounds good, Darius. So we're gonna have, say, the coke oven trophy. So we have this, steam machines. 11/27, 11/21. Oh well, steam becomes before. Yeah, that comes before that. I'm pretty sure it's something like this. Wand, mana pool. all the trophies for now. That's pretty dang cool. I'm liking that. Although we will have to spice up this area a bit more. Steam is after coke ovens, yeah. And then this is after the boilers there. Or whatever. Well, this is actually LV. And then, yeah, this is steam. And we got our EBF and everything else. Almost 1 year in human years, while almost 8 in-game years. That is kind of crazy. Probably the age of the world and game. Wait, oh, how old is that in human years? Lava Chicken, yeah, Lava Chicken's playing in the background. Let's see, 3 days from now is Monday, isn't it? It is Monday. So, Monday I should be able to do a stream, actually. So yeah, we could do a Birthday Greg stream. But Tuesday and Wednesday I'm going to be busy, probably for 12 hours with work, so it's at least good we'll be good and ready for Greg. So think like that. Oh, are you serious? Is that too high? Bro, really? There's no way. Really? That is dumb. Rotating elevator. Yeah, I went into the config to buff the elevators. Birthday soon. Mine's tomorrow. Well, happy early birthday. It is my world's birthday tomorrow. Hey, Megosks, what's going on? I see you changed your profile picture. I can't see what it is, though. Roses are red, violets are blue. Blaze playing Greg, Horizon New. I like that one, I love it. How you doing, though, today, Megosks? See how high we have to go to get it to work. So that is the max amount that it will go. So I guess what we'll have to do is a little bit of this. Oops. Hiya, Mr. Gregtech stream. It's all good. I apologize for being away from Greg for a little bit. I was busy playing a lot of Arc Raiders. They had a lot of new stuff drop in the last couple days, so I really wanted to get some hours in while I could. So we'll have this, say 2 blocks, 3 blocks, then we could go down 1 here. But I hope that you've been doing alright since we last saw you. So yeah, we just gotta go down 2 blocks. One, two, three. So I'll have 1 block in the middle of the tunnel. Okay, that's not bad. 1 block in the middle, so it's going to be this way. Hey, Yummy, what's going on? An afternoon Greg stream. Whoa, yeah. Kind of surprising. We usually don't have them in the afternoons, but how's it going there, Yummy? My other option was roses are red, violets are blue, black grinding Greg. Like rent is due. Oh no. Oh, Blaze. Okay, I was gonna say, what? Okay, that makes a bit more sense. How about tomorrow? Any plans for Ark? Probably tomorrow morning I would like to play some. Usually the mornings are like the most free time that I have. I mean, it's possible in the evenings that I have free time for streaming, but usually it's just the mornings. Alright, so here's our elevator. Actually, yeah, we could have a staircase going both ways, but I don't like that there. Yeah, I just got back from being offline because I had 4 projects due between today and Thursday. Eee. It was actual hell. Yeah, I'm sorry you had to deal with that. That sucks. Okay, so the elevator here works fine. We just have to change this one, which I believe is here. Yeah, look at that. Okay, awesome. So I'm going to do this. I'm going to do that. That's much better, so that way I don't have to worry about hitting my head. So even then, I feel like it's a little bit close. So we're going to do 2 and 1 there. So yeah, this area we are setting up for the IV section of the base. So let's also see where... So we have an elevator. This is going to be more, I guess, for just looks. Really should get one of those other teleporter things. What are these things called? Travel anchors. Pulsating crystals. Okay, well I have to collect some more stuff. So this guy... Center is 987, 528. 987, 528. Let's go find that. 987, 528. Okay, wow, it's going to be way over here. I think this is going way further than where I originally had planned it to be. So this is the center where all my stuff's going to be. Actually, where my power is going to come through. 4 projects at the same time is crazy. Yeah, right? Well, that's the thing that sucks is, like, yeah, you have a bunch of teachers that don't communicate with each other, so then you have, I don't know, students having a bunch of homework all at the same time. So I'm almost wondering if that part of the base is too deep. How you raise it up a little bit, but I guess it's kind of too late because the floor is already set here. So let me go all the way to the end here, 528. I guess it isn't all the way, so just mine this all the way back. My company wants to buy my Christmas holidays time to work more. Wait, what? My company wants to buy my Christmas holidays time to work more. So you just mean like your company you work for just wants you to work the holidays? Which is still gross. What sucks even more is that the longest project was extended by 5 days. Wait, why does that suck more? Wouldn't that be better that it was extended so you have more time to work on it? Also, if you guys are enjoying the stream, if you wouldn't mind leaving a like, it would help out quite a bit. Oh, yeah, so they want to pay you more so that you don't take, you know, the holiday day off. That... See, I mean, that's the right thing for them to do, is obviously to pay you more. But, yeah, nobody wants to work on the holidays. It's more important to spend time with family than go to work. So, I mean, you only get so many holidays. I mean, if you're very, very, very lucky, you could get 100 that, you know, you could healthily, like, enjoy, which, say the first, like, 4 or 5, you probably hardly even remember because you're just so young. And then you hope that, like, yeah, if you're living to 100, that, you know, you're actually healthy enough to enjoy them. I missed so much sleep, man. I could imagine, yeah. Oh. That's the one thing that I do love about, like, just being an adult and just worrying about going to work is most of the time, well, even with the job that I have now, I really don't take the work home with me. It's just like, well, I did my work and now I'm good. I get to go home and just relax at home. That's why I never thought homework made any sense, because I mean, like, yeah, you're an adult. You don't bring work home with you. I get that you try to, like, you want the kids to practice it so they learn it and then they're good to go the next day, but it's not realistic for how the real world goes. It's like, if you can't teach it in the school day, then what's going on? Yeah, I'd miss so much sleep. Yeah, wait till you have a baby. I could... Oh. Yeah, someday there's gonna be a little Blaze running around. It's like, well, no sleep and no free time really, but that's a good thing because then you get to spend time growing up with your kid, which I will say I'm kind of excited for someday to like build the memories that I got to have with my family, going on vacations or just like bike rides and playing games together and stuff. It'll be an exciting day. Wrench. I mean, have little siblings, so I understand it already. Yeah. There you go. So we're gonna have to get A2 down here. And I really kind of want to already get... What do you want to say? I want to get some dense cables bringing the channels down here so we have enough channels for everything. Yeah, I feel this room definitely needs to be a lot longer. But it's at least a good start. Thought about investing into an insta-mining hammer blaze. I will honestly say that I haven't thought about it because other than like hearing about it from some other people, I haven't even really knew that it existed until late. But it would be kind of nice, yeah, being able to insta-mine stuff. Hello, I need to find... Oh, nope, it's this way. I need to grab my chests. A2... the other random items. Now the matter manipulator exists. Why is your magnet not on? I don't know. I cleared out my inventory at one point. And honestly, I don't even know where it is now. Hello? Okay. Either I'm blind. I don't even know where my magnet went. For this stage, instant hammer is too late to even make. Not really worth it. Really? Okay. I'm also gonna get travel anchor. Oh, actually, no, I couldn't even craft one. Magnet. Hey, there it is. Don't know how it ended up in there, but alright. Check the bauble slots. Yeah, they weren't there. For some reason it was in my storage. But it is a pain to craft. So that's at this point, I'm probably just gonna hold off on just getting anything else until I just know what to craft. So... Funny thing is, where do I want to start with platinum? Platinum. I guess we just go all the way back to the start. So, platinum dust. Actually, okay, so we'll use platinum metallic powder dust. Uses. So, we need an LCR with aqua regia. Platinum concentrate. And because I want this to be as quick as possible, I was gonna say that I'm just gonna do like each crafting step in its own individual machine, but I do realize that that may be inefficient. But I will make these struggles and learn by trial and error without trying to get too many answers from you guys. Yeah, do the Circuit 9 recipe. Yeah, I hate working with this small dust, so we're going to do this. So, Circuit 9, chemical reactor, we'll see what we could do here. Do we have anything for machines? We have another centrifuge. We have to change this up. We could steal a chemical reactor out of it. LCR. Low power ICs. Damn it. We don't even have... Hold on a second. Low power ICs. So we need that in the cutting machine. Which I'm surprised. Low power IC. So why is that not in the cutting machine already? Low power. So there's that. But we need LPIC wafer. LPIC. Actually. LPIC. Well, it says it's happy now, so we're going to craft 2 of them. 4 machines. I played 2 rounds of solo right after you guys left. Not one person shot me on the new map. My voice is dying. I kind of figured you probably did something like that, and that it was going to go like that. It's just trios. Yeah, trios are just terrible. Which is sad, because like you want to be able to play with more of your friends. But the more friends you play with, then the worse the experience gets, because everybody's trying to try hard PvP, which is dumb. Saying PvPers went to sleep. No, I don't think it's PvPers went to sleep. I think it's just that the trios is bad. Trios equal PvP. I used the no circuit recipe for the plant line. Really? I have to look into that. Okay, so we got some LCRs going. I figure maybe we try to solo queue into Oceanic at the same time or something, try to find each other, see if it works. Actually, that might not be a bad idea. Like, you're saying Oceanic, you try that, something with less servers, so that way there's a greater chance to get in the same one. That would be kind of cool. Honestly, we should try that. If I have time late this evening, I'll try jumping in. I can't guarantee anything, but tomorrow morning I was interested in playing, like, early. Like, 6, 7 my time, 7, 8 your time, I would like to jump on. So, yes, uses. So we have, obviously, this. We have that. Oh, that is circuit 1. These are other circuits. Bornite, Rockwazite. All the ores that I don't have. Although, there is 20,000. Wait a minute. 20,000 platinum concentrate with only 9 dusts. So let me keep an eye on that. Oh. So you use all of your chalcopyrite. I mean, I'm probably not going to do this. But chalcopyrite, I mean, you get 20k. So you get a little bit more platinum concentrate out of it with chalcopyrite. But I like my copper and stuff. Would you consider using a texture pack? I use Gregtech Revival 32X. It's quite nice. I wouldn't probably mind it. Although I'm at the point now, I've been in so long that this playthrough, I'm not going to probably use one. But there's no way that I'm not going to do another playthrough after I get all the way through this. But I will say the next playthrough of Gregtech New Horizons probably isn't going to be as crazy. Like all the other games that are currently out will probably obviously take precedence over Gregtech at that point. Alright, go away, advertisements. I prefer to use the oreless recipe, so yeah, just so I don't have to bother with sourcing the ores. Exactly. So that's another thing I wouldn't want to have to worry about. Cocoa Pirate. What's the Cocoa Pirate? See if it works. Yeah, no worries. Sounds good. So yeah, this is what I'm going to use. Circuit 9. Only takes LV power. So it's another thing that I'm interested in. Okay, well, MV takes 60 seconds. Actually, no, 2 LV hatches is 60 seconds. 2 MV is 30. 2 HV is 15. 2 EV is 7.5. Okay, so it's not that bad. That's not going to take for that long. Aren't sourcing the platinum anyway. I mean, that initial dust. The initial, yes. But the funny thing is, also, once I get this actually set up properly over there, and like say the the IV section of the base, to where I'll have all of my end stone automated and pumped into, say, like a centrifuge and then a tungstate processing line. I'll get a bunch of platinum dust from that as well. Did you catch the joke yet, chat? I did not catch the joke. I'm lost. But the PMP is recycled. The ores are not. Yeah, majority is cycled. I believe about 95%, which is nice. So I mean, like, yeah, you hardly have to source the platinum, and like the plants that I have outside should be enough. Or even if not, once I get some open computer stuff going, then that should be able to take care of everything. Oh, you're crafting salt. Okay, I need more salt. 230 salt root. Okay, so let's get 100. Maybe I got unlucky. It stopped for me every 3 to 5 cycles. Huh. So we use this on circuit 9. We get the platinum concentrate and the platinum residue. So we use the platinum concentrate. Yeah, so that's all tiny. So we would use it in a circuit 3 with ammonium chloride and platinum concentrate. Palladium enriched ammonia. Oh yeah, it's all coming together. What's going on, Bacon? How you doing? And as long as I get the platinum section of the plat line done, I'll be happy for now. So that way I can work on the alloy blast smelter again. Probably more around 85% recycling. So all the hatches, yeah, and all that stuff. So, superconductor base. Uses. Oh. Uses. So, this can already take 8 amps. It takes EV pumps and tungsten steel, which tungsten steel is not too bad. We'll survive for now. We do need black steel, though. We're gonna need lots of black steel. Why are you not running? No valid fuel found. What? Oh shit. Oh no. We don't have any nitrobenzene. Where is it all? Oh no. What's going on? Nitrobenzene. Okay, hold on. Are you powered? You are not powered. Uh-oh. 48 volts. We need one more wire. I really don't want to start a fire here. 24 amps. You go through that. You only use 12 here at most. So 24, 12 gets used there. 12 gets used there. This will use like 4 here. Ooh. Okay. Would this be no different than if I used... Chat. Wish me luck. Yesterday I finally swapped my 2 Pylos ovens for a single industrial coke oven. That's so much better, I don't even need to process the coal. Wood tar is just enough. Yeah, the ICOs are insanely good. I love them. So, what to do with the coal? Do you fluid extract it back to wood tar? That's what I do, yeah. Just to get that extra little bit. You probably don't even need to, but I do it just because it's nice to have that extra. Or you probably could just distill it into something else.
For firefighting equipment.
Thank you very much, Megosks. I greatly appreciate it. We'll put that to good use. Hopefully we don't have to put out any fires. Maybe it's the fire prevention. That's what it's going to be. No fires are going to happen because of that. Watch. It's going to be beautiful. Alright. No fires? I mean, we're not using it yet. So let's see. Oh god. It stopped. Why? You're getting plenty of power. We're going to cut you off here. HV large sifter control block. Oh good. Glad that one. Oh, I guess, yeah, that was the only one operating. Are you really serious at this point in time that you hate what's going on so much that you just don't want to work? Because it's not a green energy. Yeah, right? Oh my gosh. Ugh. Oh, well, that's another reason why. Okay, well now it's not connected right now. So now that we reset that... Oh. Well, maybe we should probably connect it to the power first. That's so bad. Alright, chat. Here goes. Now that I avoided all that stuff. Alright, moment of truth. Nitrobenzene. It's working. And we're going to connect this. I hate using different size cables. Well, so far so good. We're good. It worked. Thank you very much, Megosks, once again. Your donation helped save the day. No fires going on. And we're producing nitrobenzene again. We absolutely need every last drop. 20,000. 64k nitric acid. Okay, so we're healthy for a while. Good, that's amazing. Where's the turbine? What do you mean? The turbine blades in here? Probably don't have enough of a buffer. You know what I can do, though, since these aren't being used for now. Okay, let's get to the other side of this one. Let's pump that back down into... Yes. There we go. So that way we have a little bit more of a buffer now as well. Yeah, the missing turbine blades. I never got to make them because I was missing the Manuelans, so we're actually going to do some of those right now. 17 more blades. Nice. The cat ate them, yes. Miss Meow Meows ate all the blades. So make another one. Come on, nitrobenzene. Keep on pumping out. 6K. So it's at least a good sign is that we have a buffer there, 6K. But we still need to build up all that buffer yet, so we'll give it time. Jump down here. Alright, so we will need some plastic fluid pipes, so grab some of those. And also our other turbine blades. So now we'll have 2 full turbines here. Just the the nitrobenzene needs to hurry up. Needs to be made a little bit quicker. 7.2K. Well, it's building up. It's not that quick. 5.4, 7.2, 7.2. Okay, so this one should hopefully fill up sooner than later. Ugh. I need more speed. Nitrobenzene. So let's look at the chemical. The chem plant. Parallels per pipe casing tier. Okay. Speed is 50% times the heating coil tier. So if I get some better coils, I'd be fine, right? Speed is 50% times heating coil tier. So if I got these HSSG, they would be a lot faster. I just need a lot of coils. Which means, say, if you even had 50% of that, I mean, 10 seconds. Don't know if we produce enough nitric acid quick enough, although I feel like there should probably be a lot in storage right now. Let's take a look and see what our HSSG looks like. We have, like, none. 300. Oof, it's going to use like all of our tungsten steel. We use it for other things as well, so we'll just craft it all up. We need some better coils. Okay, so that's up to 7.2 now. So that's at 7.2, 7.2, 7.2. Nice. We're starting to get a bit of a stockpile going. Actually, 17,000 in the tank. So what we're going to do is add in boom, boom, boom. These have all been disconnected now. Actually, reconnected. Oh god. Why'd they stop? Oh wait. Okay, the battery's charged. That's why. I was so worried. Look at that. Now we're going to start pumping out all the extra. That's beautiful. Full 2 turbines. And eventually that one to follow. It's going to take a while to smelt, though. True. But that's why we have these guys. So I should disconnect these. Although they are still making our oxygen. I can put 4 electrolyzers next to each other and then keep 1 LCR for all of them. Okay, that's fine. Take all these. Alright. Oh, hello, that's not where we're going. So now we can go to this part of the base. So this is where the power is going to come in. So I feel like I want... Honestly, I feel like I want this wider. So we are at 539. 539. 519. So it's only 20 blocks. So 21 is there. But yeah, honestly, the HSSG is, well, I guess to get enough for 27 coils is probably going to take still over a couple hours, I'd assume, probably. But nearly as bad as what it would have taken with the one TPV coil EBF that we used to have. Ugh. Alright, so let's see here. Honestly, I'm probably going to dig this out more. So let's just start it here. So I have one LCR, another LCR. Okay, so I just have to figure out what I want to do with the back side. 1, 2, 3. I'm also going to want a tunnel for all of the, what do you want to call it? This to come through. All the A2 stuff. Controller should be in the middle, not on the floor. Oh, thank you. I'm not thinking properly. I thought it looked off a little bit, I will say. There we go. So that is better. So then all of the outputs, inputs, all that gotta go in this. Get another chest here for all this junk. So we got energy hatches now. We're going to want inputs and outputs. I do want some quad hatches, I just realized. While you're working on the plat line, you could temporarily relocate your travel anchors. It's actually not a bad idea. Especially, I'm not using the one over here. I could be smelting. You know what? .400 seconds, but whatever. It's cooking tungsten at least. It's doing something. That's charging up all right. So I can get to that one. Bro, I can't even... I guess I have to get closer to it. Okay. Once you swap to a different turbine material like Ori Harukan or HSSE, you'll have to swap turbines much less frequently, which is going to be amazing. Yeah, it's kind of annoying right now, but it is what it is. And the Ori Harukan just seems like it's going to be a lot easier to craft anyways. I mean, I just need a couple higher tier coils before I can get it, I think, but it's not going to be that bad. So we have 400,000 of, what do you want to call it? HSSG ingots. Can I just do, say, 135? Yeah, there it is. I mean, these each take 40.5 seconds, which is way better than what they used to be. Okay. So those are going now. What about Dynamo? 16 amp Dynamo. We're going to want one of those. Cancel that one. Oh. Start. Cancel the salt. 100 black steel cables, thank you very much. A2 is going to be a nightmare here, isn't it? How many control... I need to expand my controller. So I need 8, 16... plus 4 is 20, and then another 4 is 24, I think, to expand it to what I want. Silicon solar grade that I haven't set up yet either. Okay, well, we should probably do that, like, now. Do we have HV machines set up? Or HV chemical reactor? Okay, we do have 2. Connect these to A2. Or I guess I'll just go right here. Okay, so 1 is going to get stuff pumped into it. These are all being used. So now I'm going to have to use my thing again. My network visualizer. So I have P2P in there, P2P right here. Actually, I could just take that with orange cables since I have that P2P there. Let's see. That is P2P stuff. That doesn't belong in here. Everything else. Okay, I think we look fine. Need orange, thank you. And then just some basic cables. Because we have the covered cables we could convert to. It's fine. Where honest, we could use a different color too, but how are we gonna do this? We got power there, and then we want a storage bus or something here? Actually, no, it's gonna be an export bus. We need some export buses. Dang it. Dang it. Oh no. Are we to be locked behind a silicon solar grade? Hold on, let's check the book. Silicon solar grade. Can I not just buy that straight up? Aluminum, stainless. Or I guess I could just see what it wants it for. All the ore exchanges. Fire is cool. Okay, so let's just look up silicon solar grade. So this comes from a chemical reactor, yep, with silicon tetrachloride. Silicon and chlorine. Okay, I need some cells. $540. Well, we don't have any chlorine. That sucks. Is a loop just place two small chem reactors next to each other? Yeah, which I kind of have right now, but I need to get eventually. Okay, so here we go. We'll take this all back downstairs. I need to eventually just have the IC2 or the AE2 connected to just dump in and extract all of our items. So we got this. Circuit 2. So that's going to fluid auto output. So that's now got the silicon tetrachloride uses with sodium. Yes. I don't know if this is the exact way I wanted to do this, but let me just make sure. Sodium tetrachloride, you get the salt back. No, I think it was trichlorosilane that I wanted. Yeah, okay, so it was the wrong one I was doing. Silicon tetrachloride, okay, I did this wrong. But whatever, at least to get something for now. circuit 1. Yeah, ouch. Well, let's, yeah, okay, you're done. You're not even close to done. Okay. Trichlorylsilane gives me hydrochloric acid to pump back. Okay. So I like this though. Silane, silicon solar grade, and hydrogen. Oh, I guess there's that way to do it. Dash the Destroyer. Wow, it's been a long time since I've seen you. How's it going? Haven't been here for a while, and it's crazy. I still remember you. How's it going? Oh my goodness. Okay, trichlorylsilane. Hydrogen. So you get a hydrogen cell. Okay. Trichlorylsilane. Okay, so this does produce the cell for me. Okay, so raw silicon in a cell. No circuit. Pretty good. How about you? I'm doing pretty good too. Thank you very much for asking. Say, a lot has changed in life since you've last been here. But what have you been up to? Anything interesting been going on in your life that you would like to share? As you can see here, we're playing a pretty crazy mod pack that's going to take us... Actually, this world turns 1 year old in 3 days. And it's probably going to take us at least, I'd say, another 2 years before we're even done here. So there's no circuit. So there's that trichlorylsilane. Hydrochloric acid is what we want. HCl, hydrochloric acid. That's not what I wanted. Boom, perfect. So yes, items auto output to over here as well. There it is. Okay. So the fluid is going to get automatically outputted back. Perfect. And then these can get... Ooh. Oh, actually, no. I could filter this. I just have to make sure that this stays filled. And then... Ooh. No, I'll be fine. I'll be fine. Not much happening on my end. Nice job on 1 year on the world. Well, thank you very much. I greatly appreciate that. Cells. Where's my polytetrafluoroethylene? I know, that's not it. Here we go. So have you planned... I forgot if you used to play a lot of games or not. I feel like I remember you playing Terraria, unless that is incorrect. Cell, here we go. Or you could do an Ender IO item pipe with filter for cells. I could do that, but I think I'll be fine. Well, I do want to connect it to the AE2, so that way it's connected to our systems. That way it's just automatically, constantly just using all of our silicon and making the solar grade silicon for us. Actually, we should take all these as well. Put that into storage. How much do you guys have left in here? Down to 92 from 30 something. That's not bad. I don't know if I could run 3 at a time. We're not going to risk it quite yet. So we're going to go upstairs, burn up all of our silicon up there. Yeah, because you guys aren't even crafting. Hello, okay. Not enough item output space. How? What, are we not accepting... Hold on. Are we not accepting steel? Ashes. Oh, okay. So the ashes won't go into storage, huh? Our storage isn't even full. You're telling me there's no room for ashes? I watched the Terraria streams and gave info, but wasn't playing in the multiplayer world myself. Ah, okay. That makes a bit more sense. Because I thought I remembered you, at least, yeah, in the Terraria streams. Sell. So I don't want to lock them in. Ooh, okay, I can easily do that. Nice. I have one of those available. So I'm going to set this to ashes, but I'm not going to put a sticky card on it. Alright, so it's not even accepting the items, so where is this going to? Maybe just recycle the ashes. Like, why do they not come out of there? I mean, this is all connected. It's going back. Interesting. Well, I'm gonna have to figure that one out. I don't understand that one bit. Circuit 3. Oh, see, here's all of our other silicon solar grade that's being used there. Okay. So we got circuit 11. We could do all this. Helium. Canthal coils, 72 seconds. Well, let's just toss it in there. See how long that takes. 20 seconds. That ain't bad. Alright, so we can go drop off all of our cells here. Boom. And then, yeah, this one's gonna stay empty here. Where do I want this to connect? Oof, I'm not gonna be able to cross if I just do it there. Hold on a second. So I still can't even cross here. Take that guy down. Bring it back across this way. Boom. Alright, so we still need more cables. Where are they all? Hello? No orange cables, you say? Me smart dense fluid cables. Fluix cables. We do have some red. We could do this. Finally finished the MK3 matter manipulator. Now I have to learn to use it. Hey, at least it's built. That's the most important part. I feel like learning to use it's usually... Well, I guess I can't say that it's usually easier, but... I guess it's a better problem to try and have to solve than, you know, the opposite of that. Alright, so we are connected. Okay, we could somehow barely squeeze through. Connect that guy there. You're probably also going to need like something here and then something on the other side. Actually, no. So this one only has to worry about getting... What do you want to say? The input of the silicon. And then this one has the output of... Actually, this one only has to worry about the output of the silicon. So what am I talking about? Unless I'm going crazy. I don't even know what... Congrats, Andre. I don't even know what that is. It's pretty easy how to use it. Okay, so let's look at our export. Start. We'll do an import. The whole recipe is pretty easy, except something decided to put gravitation particles in it. Oh yeah, somebody decided to put that in it, which needed a whole new multi that took forever to make them. Oof. Export bus. Perfect. Raw silicon, so then we can do this. Very slow, but it is working. And I will add an acceleration card in there, but that's fine. So that is working now. This has all this. Probably get a little bit more hydrochloric acid in there. Keep forgetting that I can use my silly staff. Alright, so now you're mad. So, item auto output. It's exactly what we wanted. Okay. So hopefully if I just jam it with enough cells, it's not going to try and do anything silly. Which actually it doesn't look like it is anyways, so that's good. Really don't even need that many cells in it. Export bus, or actually import bus, nice. Silicon solar grade. Beautiful. And that's just going to continue going. That's about as good as it can get. You love to see it. Actual progression. Alright. Finally, once again, we have solar grade silicon being produced. Not bad. Could be a little bit faster, but I'll be fine. Yay, it's working. Heck yeah, it's working. It's beautiful. Alright, so now we can request hot silicon. Silicon solar grade. I'll just say 40. We should have 40 by now. 68%. Nice. So there we go. That's going to start doing all that. 2 tiers late, but it's better late than never. Yeah, right? Finally, we got all that. 5 o'clock right now. Ugh. One problem has been solved. So now that leads me to the problem of actually black steel cables. I don't even remember what that was that I just got rid of on accident. Oops. Alright, and we also want the dynamo. Hello. Shut everything off. Nitrobenzene. What are we at? 1.54 million. Nice. Very nice. I could use my hammer, but whatever. Alright, shutting those all down. Beautiful. You're gonna be angry, but whatever. You'll survive afterwards. No valid recipe found. Oh, you're all done centrifuging. Okay. So I'm gonna shut you off. I don't know if that's a good idea while charging or not, but whatever. I'll put you right here. And see, the nice thing about adding in some more of these, what do you want to call them, hatches, is that saves us a couple more casings for the next couple. Sure, don't even need that torch. Alright, so 16 amps you can carry. I really need to get a shovel. Hold on. This is okay. Now we're at, now I'm getting annoyed with having to dig by hand. Where is the shovel? Why not using P2P for power transfer? I've never even, I guess, knew that it was a possibility, and I don't know the positives and the negatives about doing such. Shovel. Okay. We had the shape for it. Let's see here. So let's go grab this chest. Take this back with us. This belongs with me. And you're going to do fine for a very long time. You lose 5% of power when routing through the P2Ps. Yeah, which I'd rather not do that, because I'd probably be better off just taking the cable loss, just running cables. Okay, well now I need to find my chest, which is actually probably right down here. But in return, you only have a single cable to carry it downstairs, carrying both AE and power. I guess that's fair. Although... I don't know if I really want the loss for that. It is nice having the one cable, but honestly, having an AE cable and a power cable, that's not too big of a deal for me. Alright, so we're going to get that shape. Let's for sure an option, but I prefer not doing it. Yeah, it doesn't sound too appealing to me. I think I needed a tough binding cast. Lots of casts here. Tough rod and large, okay. So let's make sure what we need, we got everything. So to make an excavator, 1 tough binding, 1 tough rod, okay. I'm curious of that 5%. Let me test it. Sounds good. So we got the excavator, steel rod. Alright, so I just need to wait for the tough rod. There it is. Steel plate, I think it is. I don't see it. We got the binding. I'm pretty sure it's a plate. Hold on, I guess. Oh, you know what? It's upstairs. That's why. It's only like halfway done. If I just keep that all there, does it stay? It does. It's not happy about it. It mixes it all up a little bit, but... So, controllers. I think it said 24 I needed. So I need more silicon solar grade and then Fluix blocks. 146. Merge. What a nice feeling making 8 LUV energy hatches. Damn. Very nice, Darius. Alright, so we got everything there. All that. I just want to make the Fluix blocks. Eight in the compressor, okay. Okay, now we wanted controller 24. Yeah, the hot solar silicon grade ingot. $18 seconds here now. Don't get by the ashes, keep getting stuck. Interesting. I moved like 20 LUV hatches today since I rewired smelting array to ZPM hatches. You guys are the goats. I've only started these. on here a second. Yeah, see, man, it's been a hot minute since I messed with bees even. But it'll be interesting getting back into them, because I feel like once I get into bees, I'm going to be messing with them for a while. Once I start to understand them again and, you know, combine AE2 into the usage of them. Probably the most progress I've made in like 2 weeks. I have just been building and procrastinating. What do we want? Solar. Yeah, see, like we got 41 ingots there now. 41. I guess it takes like 20 seconds each for these now. Alright, you're all done. No, there's no way you're all done. Oh, that's right, I turned them all off to upgrade. Pretty sure that's everything. There we go. Alright, so now that we can charge a little bit faster, 30 million, 270. So we're going to go 400 million. Total capacity is 540. Because what is 95%? 513. 7 minutes to empty. Okay, not bad. Can you check what efficiency you're at with your turbines right now? Not until they're running is the only thing. So once they're running, I can't see the efficiency. The Empowering Bee is making 134k Essentia Thaumcraft node because I forgot to disable the apiary. Oh boy. Okay, I still only have 41 silicon solar grade. That doesn't make sense. Hold on a minute. What's going on here? 18 seconds. Oh, that's why. Okay, it's cooling down all my titanium. Fair enough. Fair enough. Okay, so now we got everything rolling again. Controller blocks for this. Let's go back downstairs. I needed quad hatches. And it's crafting all that. Molten glass. For a second I thought that was molten helium, and I'm like, well, we're going to be here for a while. Also, welcome to everybody else that just jumped in. 11 amazing people here today. Thank you very much. I greatly appreciate it. Molten glass. Stored 720. Okay, so it's got to craft for a while. But let's, while that's waiting, let's try to get our power cables routed here. Because we are going to eventually have this 1, 2, 3. Say at least a roof that high, I would assume. So we'll have all that. And then we could cut down some of this. So I should have went high enough to where now if I just keep digging I should see the hole in the ground. There it is. So I just want to do this to keep the cables kind of tucked away. I know it's going to be a little bit of extra loss, but so be it for now, right? And if we're running these at HV actually for now as well, at least the machines that I can, it shouldn't be all that bad. Ooh, actually, yes, our excavator shovel should be pretty much ready now as well. So let's go grab that, and then we can actually dig around a little bit nicer. It's sad I'm in IV, and I don't even have an excavator shovel. Yes, the 5% loss is real. Kind of figured there would be something for making, well, since it would be just a lot easier to run AE2, they have to give you some sort of a disadvantage for using it. Alright, steel excavator. Did we not get a quest? Oh, did we not get a quest done for that? Hold on. No, that was an LV thing. Yeah, we got that done a long time ago, and then we lost one. Maybe even it's Steam Age. Yeah, it was. Okay. Okay. This is quite disgusting down here already. Hold on a minute. I want this to be somewhat decent looking. Alright, so all of our power and everything's going to be right here. Which actually, no, I'm not going to move it back at all. Oh, nope. Oh, we need to convert that. Okay, and then we could have AE2 coming in on the side. See, that'll be fine, and then all of our inputs and stuff. Probably have boom, 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 boom. We could have an input for items, input for fluids. And then all of the outputs coming out the middle. Yeah, please don't forget the transform. It'd be pretty sad with the explosion. Just realized this is going to be... There's no torches down here, just a giant mob spawn area. More torches, yes we do. Oh, hello, don't fly up into the machine. Okay, well that's something, I guess. Oh, more torches. Okay, perfect. Boom, boom, boom. Apologize if the X's make your eyes kind of bleed. They are hurting my eyes a little bit. Alright, this whole area is pretty much safe now. At least it appears so. Mine are already bleeding, no need to worry. Oh boy, hopefully they get better soon. Alright, so we got power down here. Awesome. Oof, F7. Alright, so we got that. Nice, nice, nice. So the efficiency, we run at 100% efficiency on the rotors. Don't you have monster repellent that covers this area? I do have the one that is by my AE2 controller. I don't know if it actually covers that area or not. I need to get some air cleaners. It's gross around here. Okay, why are we stuck? Probably circuit 1, isn't it? Circuit 4. I'll have to remember to switch that back. Right click with the scanner, please. I might have to go find that. Yeah, let me find that real quick. Hello, Enderman. Hello, scanner, where are you? Alright, so there we go. Let's right click with the scanner, see what our efficiency is. Also, 2 million nitrobenzene. Turbine damage 16%. Optimal flow 2 liters per tick. Tight. Stored energy 740. Current speed 100%. Pollution reduced to 62%. So I don't know if this tells me what the optimal flow is supposed to be, or what I'm running it at, because I am running it at 2, which is supposedly supposed to be optimal flow. It doesn't show it. I thought it did. My bad. No, you're all good. I always love checking things just in case, because you never know. Time to full, 3 hours. Dang. That's crazy. I mean, we're using a lot of power, but I don't know. Well, I guess this could probably run for 3 hours until you're on it at nitrobenzene, which I don't know how long that's going to be until that happens. Okay, we're starting to slow down on the nitric acid, I think. Maybe. Oh well, we'll leave it for now. Time to full. I mean, we're still in the positives. Barely in the positives. Although the time is actually, like, looks like it's almost increasing. But, oh, dang, we almost actually cooked up all of that HSSG. Alright. Ooh, yeah, solar. 88. So, we're going to do 261. 250, actually. We're going to merge. Make all that. So then controllers. Make 24. Surprisingly, we have enough. That looks really cool to watch. I'm not going to lie, that's really cool. HSSG smelts surprisingly quickly compared to most alloys at its tier. Yeah, I cannot complain about it, especially if it's going to help us upgrade the speed of our nitrobenzene production. Which then we're going to still be locked behind nitric acid, but as long as the chem plant is producing faster now, then we can just worry about upgrading the other stuff later on. Probably just fried the whole system doing that. Yeah, you're not supposed to connect. You have to put an anchor between you. So if I got one more block, is this going to be acceptable? So what's this new controller for? So I just want to make sure, well, I guess I really haven't even used all my channels here. So I guess, yeah, before I get too crazy, I should probably use up all these on the top. Although... I'm going to either have to color coordinate, maybe getting different colors in here, so that way they don't join with these P2Ps, but I just want to make sure I have enough channels for the P2Ps. They're going to be down this way, which then I do want some dense cables for all that, so actually probably get that crafted up. So that way we have plenty enough channels for that section of the base. If we do that, that is connected now. Okay, perfect. So leave that for now. And then, yes, dense cables. 512. Certus quartz dust. Ouch. Missing 4,000. And also a bunch of molten rubber. So actually, the molten rubber... Let me see. So covered cable, molten rubber. Okay, HV assembler. See if we could change this recipe up. So yeah, it's 144. Wow, it's still the same price. Oh wait, okay. It takes a little bit longer, but it does 4 cables for 144 instead of 1. $24, and that's actually no circuit now. So assembler, no circuit. Dual interface though. Circuit 19, yeah, we just put it into that one. 1 second, check. Wait, do you not have a central carrier network, aka a network you can use anywhere to tunnel your main net there? Yeah, I do not actually have that yet. It looked like you have many small carrier networks instead of one central one. There's another Circuit 24 recipe, just uses 72 instead of 144 regular dope PVC needed. Wait, that just uses 72. Okay, hold on. Oh, I see. Molten silicon rubber is 72. So then you only get 2 out of 144. Because this uses 9 is that much. I'd assume it's got to be the cheapest one, doing the 4 at the once, so that's fine. So then all we really need is the Certus quartz, which we'll have to do a lot of mining to get. Oof. A lot of Certus quartz dust. Actually kind of surprised. Yeah, we really don't have a whole lot of Certus quartz, so maybe we can go set up some mining machines for Certus quartz. Also, we're in like the sleepy time music. We gotta change that. Boom. Be right back, chat. I gotta go check something. So, I am back. those of you that celebrate Christmas, I don't know if a lot of you have put up like any Christmas decorations yet. I know we haven't had Thanksgiving, but we just put up the Christmas tree and some of the other Christmas decorations, and we have the cat, obviously. So the cat is just climbing all around inside of the, well, not in the tree, but just climbing all underneath the Christmas tree, which is very, very cool. I would be doing that if I was a cat. Alright, here. So also, let's try and get something set up here. Because it's getting pretty close to dinner time. Okay. I will have to set up some mining machines, but I just don't have time for that right now. But yeah, I need to get a main net. Ooh. So you know what? This is really going to suck. But I'm going to have to start pretty soon getting stuff like that set up. Which I'm close to making super glue. Really? That's crazy that you can't even make technically like super glue yet, honestly. I'm kind of surprised by that. Dense covered cables. Honestly, you know what? I think I'm just going to do it anyways. Tanks. Super tanks 4. We're just going to make them. We're going to make those. We're going to get some mining machines, and we're going to set them up on like the nether quartz and stuff. Or the Certus quartz. Which actually, I just realized all of that I think is on the moon. It's not even here. Which I honestly did forget. I think there might have been some quartz and stuff on the moon. So where's Certus quartz? Certus quartz. So let's just look at this. The ore, the vein stats. So we have obviously these tier 9. We don't really care about that. The nether quartzite vein. It has Certus quartz in it. What is the quartz that we were looking for that okay, so then Mars and the moon has, yes, okay. So let me go to the nether once. I must check. Crack open a drink here. Why is it raining in the nether? What the heck? Alright, F7, we don't care about that. Map. J. Ores. So, yeah, it's nether quartz and quartzite. There's no Certus quartz in there. Unless it's like small ores. So we're gonna go home. I love this song. So what should be the first thing I should be aiming for? I guess it kind of depends on where you're at in the game. And also something, I guess, yeah, that's the most important question so far. So where are you at in this point of the game? Ore drilling plant. Ore drilling machine. Can we make one? 4 tungsten gears. Do we not have big gears yet? I could have sworn we did. Oh, I think it's because it's an EV extruder. Oh, you're an early IV. So, honestly, it's a good question because I don't even know what to do yet. Do you have any parts of the plant line? So, I guess you're saying the first thing I should be... What is the first thing that you should be going for? Probably the alloy blast smelter, I would assume. Because eventually, I think all roads lead to this. You needing this to keep getting a bunch of the other alloys to make your other machines and stuff. Yeah, first in line. You are going to need a lot of stuff. So honestly, I don't have a great answer to that. But I would say probably getting... Ooh, I think the LSC is technically IV. You'd start getting it in IV. So if you don't have an LSC, get an LSC, as well as amping up your power production. So that way you have enough power. Maybe also ore processing if you don't have that. And you maybe a couple quad EBFs for smelting up everything a little bit quicker. Sorry, what should be the first B? Oh, that's right, you're working with bees again. I stopped working with bees for so long that I don't even know where you would be at right now. Unless maybe like a tungsten bee or like an endstone bee to get some more tungsten from that. Tungsten. What is it to make a gear? Carbon gear. Extruding 4. So we would want 16. Okay, so then gear. That's a mold. Steel. Yep, I don't have a replica of that, so that stinks. So let's steal this one, shall we? So, actually, uses. Can we make a copy? Fluid solidifier. Forming press. Empty shape plate. Yes. Tungsten gears. I smell a multi-block miner. Yeah, it's about time we get some more of these. So, actually, yes. Empty shape plate. Bending machine. Quadruple steel plates. Circuit 1. Quadruple steel plates. Okay. So we're going to do this. Empty shape plate. Boom. Bending. Circuit 1. Oh. We already have the recipe. Well. I found 2 frames yesterday. Congrats on that. I am not lucky enough to get any of those plates. Once you get your plat line going, you can upgrade them to tier 2. Oh, really? I didn't even know that. Wait. Ore drill. So obviously we have all this. Tier 2. Oh, okay. Because of the iridium. I see. Yeah, because titanium is nothing. LUV. I mean, the IV stuff in it is kind of gross too, but yeah, this is not going to be happening anytime soon. Maximum radius is 96 blocks. Wait a minute. Okay, wait a minute. Maximum radius is 48 blocks. Holy crap. So I didn't even realize this. Base cycle time 5 seconds. Wait a minute. So even minimum energy hatch. So a minimum energy hatch of MV, 1 cycle takes 12 seconds. Well, I guess if you upgraded it to an HV hatch, it'd be 6. So you're only saving 1 second here. Wait, I mean, it's something. But I did realize, yeah, okay, it's still the same. So you save a second there. Or EV, 2 of those is 2.5 seconds. And then you save a half second on the base cycle here. I have the tier 3. They are awesome. Darius, you're just like light years ahead in terms of like machinery and everything. Although you have been putting in a lot more time than me recently. I'm very jealous. Dang. That's going to be crazy awesome. I love it. And then just the range is insane. I mean, yeah, you go from Fortune 4 to Fortune 5 and then Fortune 6. Gives 3 times as much crushed ore versus normal processing. Oh, I forgot about that. But yeah, the range is insane. Literally, tier 3 is double. Oh my gosh. I didn't even realize it at first, but there's a tier 4 drilling plant. Mysterious crystal gear is ZPM stuff. Oh my gosh. Dude, that is so cool. I love it. Fluid drilling rig. Yeah, wow. And that is all stuff that we aren't even close to yet. Okay, where's our forming press? Alright, so we should get another extruder shape. That's fine. I probably already have one over here. I'm just a silly goose. Nope, it's a rod. Okay. Oh, advanced extruder. Okay, well, put that back. Get an interface here. Better gives higher fortune and small ores, higher radius and shorter base cycle time. It's crazy that there's that many different upgrades to it. Not just like radius or not just speed or fortune. Like, I'm glad that there's so many extra buffs. Because, I mean, I think it's fair for the amount of stuff that you have to put into it in terms of resources. Also, I will say, it is 6 o'clock right now. I will have to get going very, very shortly. I'll say probably in the next 5 or so minutes. Now it's kind of out of the blue, but I am happy so far that today we've gotten an area now at least set up for everything, at least the plat line. So once the plat line's going, then we can kind of figure out, you know, where the rest of everything else is going to be. And I think, I mean, I really don't want to do it, but I know I should and I have to do it. I really need to spend the time to rewire my A2 so that way that this nightmare is not like this. I'm also honestly debating moving it back a little bit. I mean, it goes to here. Yeah, it might not be a bad idea just to move the core back a little bit so that way this isn't so close to that. Yeah. So we want all of that all spaced out. Okay, actually we should have our input hatches now. Our quad hatch. Cat's just sitting next to the microphone sleeping. She's so cute. I love her so much. The radius is the big thing because the amount of chunks it covers increases quadratically. So tier 1 is 36 chunks, tier 2 is 64, and tier 3 is 144. Tier 4 is 361 chunks. That is just hard to believe, like, how many chunks that is. I mean, like, you look at the map. I guess you can't quite see the grids in here, but I mean... Well, actually, say each of these is 9 chunks. So, I mean, you have, what? 81 chunks in total here. So you put a miner in, like, this area, and it would just completely get all of this stuff. Wait. Wait, okay, so never mind. So, hold on. So, this is 1 chunk. Yeah, this is 9 chunks. And then you go to a 4x4. No, this would be a 5x5. So it'd be 25 chunks. Dang, so 36. Am I thinking about this right? I feel like it is. Because the chunk is only 16 blocks. So yeah, it'd be like 10 blocks or 10 chunks out that way. And then you have all directions. Dang. Tier 4 is 18 by 18 chunks. So yeah, you'd start here and you go 1, 2, 3, 4. Actually, 1, 2, 3. So you go out 3 every. So say if I started in this 10, it would go 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18. It would get like everything in this radius. Square root of 361 is 19. Input buses. Alright, so this input for the items. So we would have inputs of... Actually, yeah, platinum, metallic dust. Uses circuit 9. Alright, also, yeah, before we continue on, we're going to need to get some more stuff, so hold on. We're going to go back upstairs. I'm going to make some signs for the next thing that I need to do. Signs. Alright. Create more manual turbines for... Yes, so we kind of got that already. Upgrade cables for... Oh, so they don't burn. Yeah, we got that too as well. So... Get more Certus quartz. For Fluix. I just, yeah, Flix cables. And rewire. Awesome. So that is good. So... Yes. Good night, Andre. That is pretty much it for today. Obviously, didn't get too much done, although, I guess what did we complete? We completed this, so that way we have more power. Actually, that one we completed. So we have 2 full turbines burning up and putting power into here. We got some, what is it, HSSG smelted up to hopefully upgrade that guy pretty soon. And... yeah, we dug out the new room for the IV section of the base. We kind of designed this a little bit more. So that way we'll eventually kind of have some trophies in the room here. 2 different pathways to the future areas of the base. And then obviously for that way. And the start of our plat line, which, yeah, we'll just need to get the A2 hooked up to. And continue with all the rest of the power. Oh yes, the solar grade silicon automation too. That was a big one. Honestly, I mean, it was very small, but it was very important because, I mean, we've been struggling with the solar silicon grade for a little bit since we've been running out, which kind of sucks. But, I mean, look at that. We already have 466 dust. We have 135 ingots. So, I mean, we're going to be cooking for a hot minute. So, yeah, we're just going to add that into here, and we're good. So, the next planned stream, I guess. So, tomorrow morning, I would like to play some Arc Raiders. If I have time in the evening, I'll play some Gregtech New Horizons, but as of now, I plan on Gregtech New Horizons Sunday morning. So not tomorrow, but the next day. But thank you very much for everybody jumping in. I greatly do appreciate it. And we're going to see you all next time. Blaze out.